The Boston Demons are gearing up for their 2012 campaign, and we're gearing up to bring it to you. This is the program that covers Aussie rules played here in the United States. This is Stateside Footy. Hello and welcome to Stateside Footy, the American television program all about Australian rules football as it's played here in the United States. I'm your host, Bill Robert. The 2012 season is almost upon us. Pretty soon the Boston Demons will be getting set to take on the New York Magpies at Ipswich River Park in North Reading, Massachusetts. But before we go on and move into the 2012 season, I thought we should probably start off the year taking a look back at the 2011 season. A lot has happened in this past year, both for the Boston Demons and for Stateside Footy, and today we'll go through the high points and the low points. The Demons opened their 2011 home and away season in April as they traveled to New York to take on the defending USAFL Division I champions, the New York Magpies. The game took place at Tibbetsbrook Park in Yonkers, New York, and the cameras of Stateside Footy were there.
We're here at Tibbetsbrook Park in Yonkers, New York to bring you the New York Magpies taking on the Boston Demons. And they still have it. They move it ahead. Ten's got it. He kicked it behind. And he's tackled! And he gets called for holding the ball. The Demons will have it. 2-5-17. And the kick comes out of the goal square. And the mark taken by Shippers. Kupke's still trying to fight for possession of it. And they're going to rush it through in. That's going to be a goal. Yes! The Demons with their first major score of the afternoon. Right in front of the goal. And they try kick, and that's a goal. Is it? Lots of applause there. And indeed it is. And the final score this afternoon here at Tibbetsbrook Park in Yonkers, New York. The New York Magpies, 8 goals, 13 behind, 61 points. And the Boston Demons, 2 goals, 5 behinds, 17 points.
The next stop on the Demons' schedule took them to a tournament of sorts in Fort Washington, Maryland, where they joined players from the Baltimore Washington Eagles, the New York Magpies, and the Philadelphia Hawks, in a day-long event that we refer to as Footy Galore in Baltimore.
I'd like to thank you for tuning in for our coverage of this full-length match between the Boston Demons and the Baltimore Washington Eagles. Got to double-check the number there. Didn't see the number of the player who got it. And the mark taken there, I believe that was, let's see, number 6. It's Grant Dawson again. Okay, Dawson with it, getting set to take the free kick. Kind of a long kick, but looks like it's got the carry. And that's a goal! You know why they call him pointing? Well, now we know why they call him Mark, too. And it's taken, it bounces. And that's going to be a goal. And Comey kicks it forward. And the mark taken by Nezovic. He'll get the free. And he kicks it ahead now. He's got somebody on the lead. He's got it! Grant Dawson on the lead for that kick. Dawson takes the kick. Goes in towards the front of the goal. And taking the mark there was that, see who that was. I believe that was Kupke. Kupke, the big ruckman, coming in and getting that one, so he'll take the free kick. Could give Boston the first score of the afternoon. I mean, the first score of the quarter. And that's a goal. Kupke with a goal. Demons trying to get in position for it. And Eagles working on it again. The Eagles are away. Oh, big hit there by McLean. And with it there, trying to make the kick in front. That's a goal! Final score, the Baltimore Washington Eagles, 19 goals, 16 behinds, 130 total points. The Boston Demons, 4 goals, 1 behind, 25 points. Now, getting set for the center ball up in this afternoon's match between the Boston Demons and the Philadelphia Hawks. And the mark taken there by Rich Fuller, the club president. Kicks it ahead now, looking for and getting. Nice mark there, Paul Kupke. Juggled it for a moment, but then he came down with it. He kicks now on the lead. He's got Helm. Damian Helm with the mark, and he's going to run it through. He's got Adam Shippers lined up. Shippers has it now. Shippers on the move. Handball's over to Lacombe. Handball back to Shippers. Shippers in position. Shippers is going to let go a kick. It's turning, and it's through for a goal. The Hawks kick it. Long kick along the wing. Damian Hallam with the mark. High-flying Hallam again. Damo's the man you turn to if you really need a screamer. Another nice one. Kupke there with the mark, and he'll get the free kick. And the kick, it's banking. It's going to turn. It's going to go. Paul Kupke with the goal. Toward the area. And the mark. Oh, almost taken. Going to go through for a behind. Actually, it was touched. Yep. No, the umpire's giving him the goal. 2 flags. It was touched behind the goal line. And taking the mark at center. That's Adam Shippers. Handball out to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller on the run. He kicks it into the forward 50. And going forward there, a couple of Demons. And the mark is taken! Who took that? That was a beautiful mark. Can't figure out who that was. Took that mark in traffic. Someone right on top of him. Beautiful contested mark. Number 6 again. That's Grant Dawson. One of the newer faces on this Demons club. Takes the kick. There we go.
Nice job, Boston!
Final score this afternoon, the Philadelphia Hawks, 6 goals, 13 behinds, 49 total points. And the Boston Demons, 4 goals, 2 behinds, 26 points.
Also taking place during that Baltimore-Washington road trip, the first appearance of the Boston Lady Demons. The girls had gotten together and started playing earlier in the year. In fact, they traveled with the Demons to New York and played a mixed game in another uniform with the New York Magpies and the Baltimore-Washington women's team. Well, this time, it was time for them to put on the red and the blue and represent the Boston Demons in earnest. They put on the jumpers and played against the New York Magpies, helped a little bit by their friends from the Baltimore-Washington Footy Club.
Today, we're seeing the first appearance of the Boston Lady Demons. They'll be taking on the New York Magpie ladies today. They do have it, and it's handed right to one of the Demons, and that's going to be Judith, actually, from D.C., and the big kick toward goal. And it's going to be a goal. Looks like, yes, it is. Didn't go out on the full, which means they didn't give up the free kick. And off the boundary throw, and it's tapped ahead by Casillas. Gets it to a teammate now, and they are off again, the Lady Magpies. However, defensive mark taken there by Nikki Blaha for the Demons, and she's able to kick it ahead. And another mark taken, that's Calvillo with it now, Christina Calvillo for the Demons. And she kicks it, and she scores it. That's a goal. Right through the sticks. And goes off, and off the ruck, it's taken by the Magpies, and where are they going? They're actually going to blow the whistle. I think they're going to start this over again. In both cases here, both players, what wound up happening was there was some confusion because when you change the halves and when you start the second half off, obviously the teams change sides. But off the ruck, one of the Magpies went towards the goal that they had in the first period, and then the ball came out and one of the Demons went towards the goal that they had in the first period. So we're going to flip everything over, just start all over again. She just keeps rolling, and then, bounces it and can't get control of it. Down goes Jen Vogel. And with it now. Here come the Demons again. That's Karen with it. Takes a kick. It's smothered by Casillas. Karen gets it back, though, and she gets loose, has some space, kicks it out. And it looks like that's going to be a goal. Indeed it is. Another major score for the Demons. First one there is Nikki Blaha, but then she's dispossessed as she's taken down from the back. She's trying to soccer it ahead. Soccers it ahead some more. And who's got it now? That's going to be Judith once again. Judith with some space, tries to run, makes the kick, and it's going to stay inside and go through the sticks for a goal. Let's see here. It goes to ground now, and a bunch of people battling for it. It's still on the ground. Vogel has it there. Vogel dragged the player ahead, and now Judith has it. Judith trying to wriggle free, and she's just going to take it and score it for a goal. Judith had it there. She was literally in the grasp of a Magpie, was not only able to get it to the boot, but able to get it straight and through the sticks. Might have hit the tip of the foot a little bit and kind of ski jumped. With it now, that's Karen. She's got a lot of space to run. She's got a lot of area to go to. And a lot of space between those sticks to kick the ball through, which she's just done. Bang, bang, bang. 3 quick goals for the Demons. And the final score, the Boston Demons, 6 goals, 10 behinds, 46 points. And the New York Magpies, 2 behinds, 2 points.
During a USAFL season, sometimes there can be significant gaps between games, in which case the local teams split up into smaller teams and play what's called a Metro tournament. This helps the players keep their skills sharp as they get ready for the next league match. We did cover the Metro schedule this year as well as the USAFL schedule, and the Demons broke up into 3 teams: the Buffaloes, the River Rats, and the Lobstermen. They played each other on a regular basis, and Stateside Footy was there on a regular basis too to bring you those games.
Well, today we're starting off with inter-squad games. We've got the first Metro games of the Demons season. This is going to be a Metro footy game, so it's 2 20-minute halves here. Starting out, Rich Fuller kicks towards goal. It's going a long way, and it bounces. And that's going to be a goal right off the bat. Devine kicks it up. And Fuller takes a defensive mark. Shippers is going to get the free kick. And for Shippers, that's well within range of goal. Adds with the kick. Adds with the goal. Up it goes. Down it comes. Kupke tried to tap it over to Al McLean. Taking now Druckenmiller with a long kick. He's got someone on the lead if he can find him. Ball bounces, goes to ground. Taken there by Dave Nezovic. Nezovic can't hang on to it though. Loose ball in front. Taken now. Kicked. Oh! He was right in front. He put it right off the goalpost. In front with it, Benjamin Dodge. They've had 4 scoring shots to the Buffaloes 2. Make that the Buffaloes 3. That's a goal. Kicked by number 10, Paul Kupke. And taking it there is Ben Dodge. Over to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller with a kick. And apparently that's the first River Rats goal. Handballs it ahead. And with it now is Dodge. Big handball ahead. Over there to Nezovic. Nezovic right in front and does not miss this time. Right in front of the goals. And the ball back up in the air. And knocked aside. Now the Buffaloes have it. They kick toward goal. Kicked it, but guess what? Behind. Second quarter, they swapped sides. Bischopi is like, I got it. Kicked it and wound up kicking it the wrong way. Oops. And he's going to go for it. Over it goes. And it's touched right before it gets there. It's a mark. The mark awarded right outside goal. That's number 14, who I don't have any idea. And he kicks the goal. But the River Rats have it. Big kick toward goal, and once again the defensive mark taken. That's Paul Kupke in his own right back pocket. Goes to kick it ahead, looking for Shippers. Spoiled there by just a Shepherd. I guess you could say he tried to schlep it to Shippers, but then Shepherd shipped it out. I don't know. With it now, that's Fuller. Over to Shippers. I believe the kick was touched a little bit. Oh, came in at a weird angle. And not taken, but he's got it now, and the shot. That is a goal, okay. Oh, technically he's kicked 2 goals. It's just the first one went through the wrong set of sticks. Big kick. I believe the kick there was made by Adam Shippers. So all of a sudden Buffalo is back in the lead. And it's in the hands of Al McLean now. McLean with a big kick toward goal. And a big goal. Big Al's got a goal now. Taken now by the River Rats. Moving ahead there, Danny Eunice with it now. He handballs it ahead. Takes a bounce, goes toward Nezovic, but he can't pick it up. It's still on the ground. He's got it now. Gets some space for himself and then kicks it toward the goal. It was a goal. Goes forward now. Apple trying to corral it. He's got it now. Handballs it over. Handballs it to Aylward. Aylward, handball over to Dodge. Dodge is going to kick the goal. As Druckenmiller kicks it back and taking the mark there at center. Right in the middle there, that's Dave Nezovic again. And in front, taken for the mark there by Aylward. Spot of the mark is probably right half forward flank, so it's a ways to go. But he's got a couple of players right in the gold square that he can target. He's just going to try and kick it. Doesn't need to target anyone. He booms that one. Yeah, they're playing on it, looks like. He tries to kick there. Is that a goal? Really tough angled shot there. That was Aylward again. So Aylward with a goal there. River Rats taken now with it. Druckenmiller. He's got some space to run. Kicks it ahead. And a mark taken in traffic. Nice job once again, I believe. Was that Aylward? Yeah, that was Aylward once again. Aylward, he's got 3 goals in this one. Some nice marks, too. See if he's going to go for the big boomer here. Big boomer all the way. That's another goal. And with it now is forward back to Hoban. Hoban in the grasp. Tries to handball it off. Winds up on the ground. With it now is Dodge. Dodge with a kick toward goal. And that's going to stay true. Benjamin Dodge with the kick. That's his second goal. Nicholas kicks it out. Really nice kick. And taken in defense by the Buffaloes. By number 13. Mark taking it front there. I believe that's Kupke who took that mark. Indeed it is. Paul Kupke, number 10, their ruckman. Actually, the Demons ruckman, too. Kicking it through. Bingo. For a throw, it looks like. And it's kicked ahead by the Buffaloes. And the mark taken there by Shippers. Adam Shippers, nice mark there at center half forward. He's going to go all the way or try and set up somebody in close. Shippers looks to be going all the way. Makes the kick. Settled on the fact that it was a goal. So indeed, that was a goal. Hoban still moving, looking to kick. Gets it now. And the mark is taken there at the center of the ground by Paul Kupke. Kupke's got a couple of goals. Buffalo's looking to fight their way back into this thing. Long kick. Is that another goal by Kupke? I believe it is. Kupke with another goal. Moving over, tries to get it over to Shippers. Shippers with it now. Shippers, big kick, looking for Caprio at full forward. And it's going to bounce, and it's going to roll through for a goal. The final score, the River Rats, 9 goals, 13 behind, 69 points. And the Buffaloes, 10 goals, 4 behinds, 64 points.
July 18th, 2011 was a very special day in Boston. First off, the Boston Bruins came home to celebrate their winning of the Holy Grail of hockey, the Stanley Cup. Millions lined the streets of Boston as the Bruins paraded through the streets to celebrate their winning of Lord Stanley's Chalice. Meanwhile, across the river in Cambridge, the Demons were getting set for a special day of their own. Not only did they have Metro games planned and a special day of footy clinics, but they had a special appearance from a VIP from the AFL. We're talking about former Sydney Swans captain Brett Kirk, who was traveling around the world to promote the upcoming International Cup. Brett Kirk came to Boston via train. He was to be met at South Station, then brought over to the ground. While the players waited for his arrival, they did play a Metro match.
Right now what we have is a mixed game between the Boston Demons and the Black and Gold All-Stars. Basically, they're going to be mixed squads. Looking for one of the ladies out there. And looking for some space. Handballed over. And the ladies get the kick and the goal! Demons score their first goal. And the Demons come back, kick in space, looking for P.J. Devine. Winds up in the hands of another Demon who just takes a booming kick. And it bounces through. That'll be a goal. That's a goal, all right. Devine almost had it. It's a battle for it now. Devine's got it. And Devine kicks it. Devine kicks the goal. Here come the Demons once again. Out in space. Goes to one of the ladies. She handballs it ahead to McLean. Handball back. Here we go. She makes the kick toward goal. And she's got it. Williams trying to spoil there, but the All-Stars winding up with it. Kick in toward goal. And it's going to roll through. That's a grubber. Goes right through the sticks, and that'll be the first points of the afternoon for the Black and Gold All-Stars. And the kick by Devine. Oh, it is a goal. Goes, oh, and a tackle from behind. She's dispossessed, but the Demons able to keep command of the ball. Kick through. Bounces. That's another goal for the Demons. Vogel takes the mark. Takes the mark at center halfback, and she puts it up now. Looking for one of her teammates, and now moves through. And, oh, nice no-look handball there. Unfortunately, Rusty Smith couldn't get there in time, and Devine's got it now. Al McLean with a big booming kick. And a big booming goal. And now with it, that's Andy Williams. Gets it over to Lauren. She handballs it up to Anna. She bounces again. And kicks it toward goal. And she's nailed it. I believe that's Labonte. Kicks a grubber, goes right off the feet and Joe Connor has it and kicks it onto the street. If someone picks up the ball and runs with it now, that'll be the complete definition of a free kick. Joe Connor kicked it right out onto Causeway Street. That's extremely funny. I hope Matty G's not going to try and hop the fence. No, he's not. Inspired try, but ain't happening. This is like one of those alumni teacher versus fireman games. And not sure what that is. According to Al McLean, it's a goal. And handballs it over to Rusty Smith, who's coming up the wing. Smith with a big kick in, looking for Shippers, goes over his head, goes over Connor's head too. Connor has it, over to Burbank now. Burbank, handball, back to Shippers. Shippers, handball up ahead. And the goal, kicked by number 27. Once again, whose name I forgot to get. Oh, that was the easiest smother PJ Devine ever had, right off him. Although easy as far as effort, but that thing almost gave him a dent in the head, the back of the head. Anyway, Vogel has it now over to, there we go. That's another goal there by number 27. And with it now, that's Anna, number 0 for the Demons. She bounces once, tries to kick, and that's a goal. Nice job. Final score. The Demons, 11 goals, 3 behinds, 69 points. And the Black and Gold All-Stars, 3 goals, 2 behinds, 20 points.
After the mixed Metro match, the Demons' guest of honor did arrive, and he ran the club through a series of practice drills, after which he was nice enough to sit down with us at Stateside Footy for this exclusive interview.
Special moment here on Stateside Footy. We teased it at the top of the show. Joining us today, AFL superstar. In fact, we get to cheer the captain of the red and the white. Brett Kirk joins us. Brett, thank you very, very much for joining us on Stateside Footy.
Thanks, Bill, for having me. I've heard a lot about you, and I'm happy to be here on a sunny day in Boston.
Well, thanks for joining us once again. It's a terrific day here for a game. We were expecting a little bit of rain, and also there was that championship parade across the river that we had to contend with, too.
There was a few people around.
Few people, yeah. Boston Bruins Stanley Cup champions. They had the parade today. Yeah. How was the trip over from South Station?
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, there was a few people around. Obviously, ice hockey is a big thing in town, but it's a lot of crossover from ice hockey to Aussie rules, I think.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Speaking of journeys, obviously you're in the middle of what's being billed as Captain Kirk's Odyssey, and it's really a worldwide tour. You're the AFL ambassador. The International Cup's coming up in August. Yes. Tell us a little bit about this Odyssey, because it really is an interesting trip. I've been reading your tweets, and you've been to some, not just the United States and Canada, but Israel, Sri Lanka, exotic locales, but also locales where they can sometimes be global hotspots. Tell us a little bit about your journeys through there.
Yeah, when I retired, I'd always wanted to go on an adventure with my family, and the AFL sought me out to work for them, and I sort of worked out the position that I was an International Cup ambassador, and once it all started, I really wanted to create some awareness about what footy's doing overseas. Footy sometimes, everyone can think, it's just played in Melbourne and different places in Australia, but through my travels, this is no longer just an Aussie sport. There's people all over the world adopting the game, and I wanted to show how the passion that people have. And as you mentioned, a few places I've been. I left Australia sort of mid-January, and basically going around the world with my wife and my 4 young kids, and I've had an amazing experience. And see, early on we went through quite a few different third world countries, and just to be in places like South Africa, and footy's played in a lot of the townships there. So to see kids with absolutely nothing be out on a dirt track with no shoes on, no shirt, and I'd be doing handball drills, and then all of a sudden they'd start singing and dancing, and it just made my heart smile to think footy can do this for people, just not only in Australia, because I think it's the best game in the world, because it does create a community sense and bring people together, and that's what I'm seeing everywhere I go. It's just the quality people involved, and it's not always expat Aussies. Iceland and Croatia, pretty much all locals that play the game, and I've really loved going and connecting with people, really connecting with people's spirit, and just love being on this journey, and look forward to getting back to Australia and really sharing with people what our game's doing for people.
It is a game that's so easy to love. I became hooked watching late night reruns on ESPN when they started running it in the early 80s, so I've been a fan ever since then. But as far as the way it's carried on around the world, I mean, I'm seeing more and more posts coming up from different places. I know World Footy News has mentioned a lot. And really, what's shaping up this year for the International Cup, it sounds, it's got the makings of a terrific tournament. I can't wait to see games from there.
Yeah, so it's going to be a week in Sydney and a week in Melbourne, and the last tournament was in 2008 where there was 15 countries for the males, and this year it's looking like there's going to be 21, and so up 6 countries, and then it's going to be the first year that there's going to have a women's competition, so there's going to be 6 teams competing from 6 different countries, so the US, Canada, Italy, Ireland, Papua New Guinea, and there's a multicultural Australian team playing. So it's, as I said, footy's a great game. It's very inclusive. It's not just for the elite or just very male dominated. It's for everyone, and I'm really looking forward to getting involved because, as I said, everywhere I'm going, it's very much grassroots. Obviously, I was involved in the AFL for 12 years at a professional level, and I grew up in the country, watching my dad play and getting involved in the country. So I love getting out here, and people are here because they love it, and they want to connect with other people, whether they're here as Aussies or from the US. It doesn't really matter. Once you're out in that field, you're out there just to have fun and enjoy each other's company.
So what was the genesis of this tour? Is this something where you came to the AFL with an idea, or did they approach you?
Yeah, it's sort of as multi-pronged, I guess. It's I was sort of thinking a certain way, and they were sort of thinking that they want to do some work with me. So this guy back in the AFL, Dave Matthews, was quite a visionary in terms of where he wants to take the game and where he wants it to grow. And it just it evolved, and all of a sudden it took wings, and it was January before I knew it. I'd only been retired a few months, and I'm jumping a plane travelling to Sri Lanka. So it's pretty amazing. And just you, Bill, so you want to talk us a little bit about how you got involved with footy?
Yeah, started, as I mentioned, I was watching ESPN back in the early 80s, and from time to time you would have, on TV in the States, you'd have like the hour-long highlight show that they would put together, but it really hadn't been around for years. And this is really started about 2 years ago. I was late in the winter of 2009. I was searching on a website for Australian Rules Football American TV listings, and about 3 pages down, the search took me to the Boston Demons homepage, and I was stunned. I had no idea there was a league structure here or anyone here was playing footy, and so I decided right then and there, I was like, next year I want to get in touch with these guys, I want to cover these games, and that was the birth of Stateside Footy, and we've been going with it ever since.
Wow, yeah, I've been to probably 16, 17 different countries. This is the first time I've ever seen games getting filmed. Is this something just for the old love of the games?
Absolutely. It's my way too of kind of a selfish purpose behind it, because if I can get more exposure, my mission is to get this game on as many people's radar as possible. And in doing that, maybe that means that the powers that be will start beaming in more footy from the AFL and other places too. So in that, I guess you could say it's a little self-serving, but also, these people put in a lot of work and a lot of effort and really, put on some great events and some great games. Like, for instance, today's thing, obviously we had a little competition across the way, but they do such great work, and I'd love to see them get recognized for what they do and have more people realize what a terrific sport Australian rules football really is.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's the best game in the world, and I think it's great seeing people that are passionate about the game like yourself, and I'm coming into contact with them all the time, and most of them are all volunteers that no one gets paid to do it, and it's all about the love of it. What is it that you love about the game?
The fast pace of it, the excitement, much like in hockey where you have a bounce or something like that, just this little piece of rubber can just all of a sudden it does something and brings an entire crowd to its feet. Same thing, like for instance, watching last year's grand final. Anytime, it seems especially anytime the Pies kicked a goal, the entire place just erupted. And just something like that can bring that kind of excitement and energy into a place. It's just an exciting game to watch. It's one of the games where really just, it's not like baseball was my first love, but sometimes you can get a little sedentary, but Aussie rules, they're always going.
Yeah, for sure. And I think also you mentioned before about the importance of it getting on TV for people to watch. I totally agree. I think people need to actually be able to see the game and be captured by it and then want to try to join somewhere. So can you just tell me, so you've got a lot of cameras here and you're doing a lot of work. Where is it can you watch your footy?
Well, our flagship station is Wilmington Community Television in Wilmington, Massachusetts. It's a local cable access station. The show can also be seen online. Anytime the episodes are done, they get posted right up online. We have a site. We actually have videos on the Vimeo and on YouTube, but our main site's on blip.tv, and that's where people can watch the episodes. In fact, this week we just got our 4,000th total view online. So there are people out there watching the program, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And do you think the US people can adapt to the game of Aussie rules?
Absolutely. Just as far as the people that I've talked to, I've already made a few conversions just at the TV station where I work. My wife, one day she came home, I was watching the hour-long highlight show that the AFL used to put together, and she's like, "What are you watching?" She sat down, half an hour into it, she was hooked. To the point where now she's coming with me and doing these things. We've traveled to New York, and we traveled to Baltimore, and we're traveling to Austin for Nationals this year. And she's actually been behind a lot of it. I figured this year it's like, we'll do the home games, we won't do any road games. Then she's like, we could do New York, or we could do Baltimore. I'm like, okay, fine. Don't have to tell me twice. So she's really into it too, and it just shows how quickly people can really learn to accept the game and love the game and really follow it and get into it.
Yeah, totally agree. You got anything else to me?
Actually, just not to sound like a cheesy game show host, but we do have lovely parting gifts for you.
Beautiful.
And also for Haley and the kids.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks so much, Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah, obviously we connected just recently on Twitter. And
yes, we did.
Yeah, and I read a little bit what you're doing and spoke to some people from the US. So I think it's wonderful what you're doing. It's your own time and it's something you're passionate about. And as I said, it's just, I guess this is what I'm seeing all over the place. People like yourself, whether you're involved in administration, whether you're playing the game, whether you're umpiring. I think it's a great community sense that football brings, and I really pay homage to what you're up to. So thanks very much, Bill.
Thank you, Brett. Ladies and gentlemen, the 241-game superstar, Brett Kirk, ex of the Sydney Swans. Quick question for you. Yes. How do you think your Swannies will do against the Blues this round?
Yeah, I think they must be playing about now, aren't they? I think the game must be nearly on. The Swans at the moment are playing some good footy. They have struggled against the top sort of four sides at the moment. So, it should be a good game. I was actually fortunate enough, I went back to Sydney about 6 weeks ago for 3 or 4 days. Very fortunate to be inducted into the Hall of Fame for the Swans. So I popped back in, watched the Friday night game against Carlton, and that night we just sort of seemed to lack a few sort of tall key defenders. Be interesting. I think they're playing down in Melbourne. Haven't seen too many games. I've actually commentated 2 games on the road, Bill. One in Portugal and one in Italy, and it was in Italian and Portuguese.
Wow.
I'm not fluent in those languages, but I was translated. So I sat at the back of the box and watched the game as it was streamed through the TV, and I just commentated my special comments, not that they're that special, but then translated. And it's fantastic that places like Portugal, I spent a few days in Lisbon and they're trying to start footy there. So, it's, as I said before, this is no longer an Australian game. I think there's over 30 countries in the world that are playing it. And, the more people that can play it, I think the better.
Well, great. My only command of the really Italian and Portuguese languages are lasagna and linguiça, so good on you for doing that. Brett Kirk, thank you very much for joining us on Stateside Footy.
Cheers. Peace out.
Very special thanks to Brett Kirk, not only for coming out and holding this special day of practice and training and footy outreach with the Boston Demons, but also thanks to him for coming on the program and participating in this exclusive interview on Stateside Footy. Also in June, the Demons continued play in their USAFL schedule for 2011. They'd come back from a road trip in Atlanta where they suffered a disappointing loss to the Kookaburras. Their next stop was at home at Ipswich River Park, where they hosted the incoming Florida Redbacks. The result? One of the most decisive victories all year for the Red and the Blue.
Coming up today, we've got a matchup between the Florida Redbacks, who are coming into town, and your Boston Demons. And kick goes in toward the goals. Mark taken right in front. Oh, but he misses. Taken right in front. I believe that was Knezovic that had it. Had it right in front of the goals, but missed. Moving ahead. and they're able to kick it out. I believe that was McLean. And, oh, just over the head. It's going to roll toward the goal. Did anyone touch it? Suckered in there for a goal. I believe it was Shippers. Shippers with the first major score of the afternoon. Taken by Elward now. Elward's got it. He kicks ahead. He's got somebody there in space. And the mark, oh, almost taken, but good spoil by the Redbacks. With it now, it's Knezovic. Knezovic with a kick in, and the mark taken there. And the free kick. And it goes toward, and it goes through. It's another goal for the Demons. Lacombe will kick it ahead now. Nice kick in front. Let's see who's going to get it. Taken for the mark. There's a Demon who has it. He came down with it. Have to check at halftime or at quarter time who's wearing number 8. Because now he's going to get credit for a goal. Actually wound up just doing a shepherd on Connor. And the mark is taken. Taken down and still coming down with it, and Paul Kupke. Beautiful job by the Demons ruckman. They kick now, try to get to Dawson. Dawson, who scored the last goal last quarter. He's got it right now. And it's got the length, and it's got the aim. Another goal for the Demons, rack up another major score for the home club. On the right center wing. Keep going up now. Gets it once again to Dawson. Dawson at right half forward flank. Dawson went to take the mark. Contact afterwards. He kicks it up and through. I believe that's Dawson's 3rd goal of the game. Lacombe's got it now. He takes the mark. About a 45-degree angle. Let's see if he'll take the shot for goal, if he'll try and find one of his teammates on the lead. And big goal there for the man they call Kidney. George Lacombe with the goal. Kicks up towards goal, and he's got it. Demons have another major. They've kicked nothing but goals so far this quarter. It's going to be taken now. The Demons will have it. I believe that's Mark Apple who gets awarded the free kick in close. And he puts it right through. 8s are wild for the Demons. 8 goals, 8 behinds at their left half forward flank. Kicked in toward the goal square. And the mark is taken in close. Tough angle there, but see what they can do. Just kicks it through, and it's a goal. So the free kick is going to the Redbacks, but then mark is taken there. That's Kupke with it. Kupke now to take the set shot. And he kicks it up. Looks like it's going to go straight and far, and through for a goal. Kupke with his 2nd goal of the 3rd quarter. And the mark taken there by Aylward. And they kick it ahead. Mark taken there, I believe that's Burbank. Anyway, it's a big booming kick, headed toward goal. And it goes through for a behind. Oh, nope, they're waving both flags. The first, only one flag went out. But that was a goal. And the Demons try and handball it ahead. With it now is Druckenmiller. Coming through center, kicking it up the corner. And the mark taken by Knezovic. Right there at center half forward. Looking for somebody on the lead now. He's got it. Shippers tries to take it. It's handballed, and they can't get it over to Apple. Loose now. Apple's got it. Oh, it shanks it, though, but it's still in play. And they can't soccer it out. Shippers with a kick toward goal. And Shippers with a goal. Kick ahead. They've got somebody right there. That's Adam Shippers again. Shippers has been known to boom them. Let's see what he does here. He's just going to take the set shot, kick it in close, and, almost taking the mark there. Knezovic in front, and he kicks the goal. By the Florida ruckman, it goes to ground now, and McLean's got it. McLean with a kick ahead. He's got Shippers open in space. Shippers takes the mark. Then Shippers just makes the kick. It's going high. He's got Knezovic. Knezovic takes the mark and kicks it through for a goal. Apple's got it now. Mark Apple for the Demons. He handballs it back, tries to get it to Elward. Goes through his feet, however. Druckenmiller's got it now. Druckenmiller kicks toward the middle. Joe Connor tries to take the mark to spoil overhead. And here come the Redbacks. Actually, Druckenmiller's got it now. Big kick toward the goals. And he's got the goal there by the Demons, and they are off and running again. Nice little move there, and it's kicked toward the Demons forward 50. And Goes to ground. Knezovic has it there. He's going to kick it through the sticks. And another goal for the Demons. And David Goldhahn tried to tap it ahead for one of his teammates. Demons have it again. Shippers with the mark. Shippers kicks it ahead. He's got Lacombe open in space. And Kidney takes it. He's got Morton inside as well as Shippers is in there now. Apple, Knezovic. And it's high and it might make it. Oh, it's a poster! Hit the post! So that'll be a behind. Actually, didn't just hit the post, it obliterated the post. Just blew it apart. Lacombe looking to kick that toward the middle of the ground. He's got Knezovic. Knezovic will take the mark. And Dave Kay takes his kick. And that's a goal. Final score here at Ipswich River Park. The Boston Demons, 17 goals, 17 behinds, 119 points. And the Florida Redbacks, 4 goals, 2 behinds, and 26 points.
Just a quick note about that Florida game. You saw the play in which George Lacombe tried a long kick for goal and wound up hitting the post and breaking it in half. Well, for the heck of it, we sent it to one of the national programs in Australia, the AFL Footy Show. On the show, they have a segment called Almost Footy Legends, which features bloopers and great plays from footy not related to the AFL country footy, smaller leagues, things like that. Well, we sent that in just for the heck of it. Little did we know it would actually air. So that little clip with George Lacombe aired on national TV on Australia's Channel 9 on the AFL Footy Show. So that was a pretty big highlight for the year for both the Demons and for Stateside Footy. Next on the Demon docket, more training, and of course, that means more Metro Footy.
We're almost ready to play some Metro Footy today here in Woburn, and he kicks it ahead looking for a lead. Almost taking them. And getting it, there's Dodge, and Dodge is going to kick a goal. Handball over now to Dodge. Dodge with a kick toward goal. He split the sticks again. Another major score for the River Rats. Danny Eunice kicks it ahead. And goes over everybody. It's rolling the ground, though. And who's going to get there first? Burns has it now.
Try to get the slide in on it, but...
Yeah, that wet ball. Chugger's got it now. Back to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller with a little bit of a bobble, but he's got it now. He sells the candy. Tries the kick. It's bending. It's going for a goal. He's got his jumper now. Is pulling on the jumper, so there will be a free kick.
Let's see what we can do with it.
And Shippers with a kick. Shippers with a goal. Tried to get Chugger on the lead. And it's loose now. A couple players going after it. Jonik tries to soccer it off the ground. And he's kicked a goal. Harry Jonik soccers a rolling ball off the ground and puts it right through into a contest. And a bunch of people going there. Druckenmiller a little slow to get up.
A little bit of a pile up there, yeah.
And kick for Shippers. Shippers takes... Oh! Hey, actually, they paid him the mark. They said he had control. They did pay him the mark, so...
Yeah, the whistle went off, so...
As a result, Shippers will get the kick. From half-forward flank. Kicks it through. And that's another one. Second goal for Adam Shippers. And he kicks it. He's looking for either Frazier or Shippers. Shippers is going to have it. He's going to have an open road to the goal. And it looks like Shippers will have 3. And indeed he will. And here comes Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller tries to punch it ahead for Jonik. Jonik's got it now. Jonik kicks it toward goal. And he's going to have it. Harry Jonik with his second goal of the match. Jonik soccers it off the ground. Gets it to Ben Dodge. Dodge has 2 goals already. He handballs it ahead. And Druckenmiller's got a Druckenmiller with a kick toward goal. And he's got it.
Threads the needle.
Bingo. Burbank handballs ahead to a Jordica.
Couldn't quite cuff it.
Couldn't quite connect, though. And it goes to Ben Dodge again. Dodge takes the mark. He's got the free kick right at center.
Is everybody moving to place?
Big kick. It'll have the carry. Oh, no, it's touched. I think he got it at the very last second. I think Garofalo touched it. No, I guess he didn't. They call it a goal.
Yeah, he got full extension, but it wasn't.
I thought I heard it hit his hand, but apparently I didn't. Good call by the goal umpire, Mark Sleet. And Jordica has it now. Jordica is kicking a goal. I'd like to thank my spotters here, Connor and Kyle.
It's got eyes everywhere.
Yeah, with some of these calls today. Yeah, I only have 2 eyes. I can only see so much, but these guys have been great helping out. It goes through and That's a goal. Tight angle. Dave Morton puts it through, gives the Lobstermen another major score. Yeah, pushing the back there. I believe the kick is going to be taken now. And it looks like it's going to go right through, and it is.
That was too easy for him.
Shippers again, number 4 for him. Have a kick up now. They've got Burbank. Burbank takes the mark. Burbank goes. He plays on. And the kick there. Shippers try to take the mark behind Shepard. Shippers has it now. Shippers in close. Takes a shot. And kicks a goal. It's official. Shippers has a bag of 5. Final score, the River Rats, 7 goals, 12 behinds, 54 points. And the Lobstermen, 7 goals, 6 behinds, 48 points. We're back on the ground here. Today we have Metro Footy with the members of the Boston Demons. That's number 2, whom I don't have here. Anyway, they've got it in. Kick there. That's a goal. That's Adam Shippers again. Shippers kicked a bag of goals in the last game, and he just keeps on going right here. And it's punched ahead, and it goes back now to Frazier. Frazier on the move. And balls it to number 2. Who's going to kick it right in front, and it's touched. Touching it in front there, and it's going to go over, it looks like. That was a goal.
Oh, wow, he's awarding him.
Shippers with the second goal of the match, seventh goal of the afternoon.
Like a tennis match.
Lacombe has it now for the Buffaloes. Tries to kick it through, and it goes right through for a goal. Lobsterman, but I guess not. Connor with a big kick. Lacombe takes the mark right in front of the line. All he has to do is kick straight, which he does. Second goal there by the man they call Kidney. Over to McLean. McLean picks it up. McLean goes around Jordica and kicks it right through the sticks for a goal. Big Al McLean, his second major score of the proceeding year. Joe Connor is the Demons member who's been heading it up. Kick out now. Goes into the hands of Kupke.
And he deserves some credit. This is better run than some of the teams are at my college. I give him credit where credit's due.
I didn't know they played footy at your college.
They barely play
anything.
Yeah.
Big kick from Kupke. Big goal from Kupke. And kick out now. High kick. Jonik's there. But that high kick gave Burbank the opportunity to go in and spoil it. And they pay the advantage. And Kupke's going to kick the goal. Bling! Ba-twang! Boing! Taken by Shippers, and Shippers will move it ahead now. Shippers just kicks it into space looking for somebody, anybody, and it's loose. And it's still loose. And with it now, kicking for a goal is number 2. Well, the free kick anyway. Mark taken by Kupke. And the kick just stays inside the post.
That was
huge. Just stays inside the post. Dodge handballs to Jordica. He kicks now looking for Shippers. Shippers has it at center half forward.
dropped right on him.
And let's see if
Waits for reinforcements.
Shippers can put some oomph into this kick here. Seems to have the carry. Does it have the aim? Yes, it does. Shippers with another goal. Jordica takes the mark at center. Jordica plays on, kicks it up, and Dodge takes the mark.
Waits for a few more options.
And kicks it in. Bingo!
Lofts it right in.
Big goal there. Murphy now has it, still. Kicks it looking for somebody on the lead. He's got Druckenmiller right there.
Gets the mark on that
in
one.
front. He's got Lacombe and Jonik in tight. Right now the Buffaloes have numbers. And he's just going to take that big kick and put it right through the sticks. Handball back to Garofalo. They've got Shippers on the lead if they can get him. Bounces right over his head, though. Shippers has it, though. Shippers right in front.
That's it.
And it's going to be a goal.
They give him it.
Adam Shippers with another goal. Gets around McLean. Harry Jonik has it now. He's still got it. Kick up to center. He's got Druckenmiller on the lead. It bounces, but takes a nice bounce for him. And he's going to kick it. And is it going to go through? Yes! Looked like it was going wide, but the ball bent a little bit, just enough to get it over that goal post.
A little bit of delay, but as long as we get the game off, that's all that counts.
Absolutely. Off the ruck once again. The Buffaloes get it. Jonick's got it now. Buffalo's on the move once again. He touches it, making sure, and he kicks it, and he's got the goal. The final score, the Buffaloes, 11 goals, 14 behinds, 80 points. The Lobstermen, 6 goals, 7 behinds, 43 total points. This is a mixed Metro footy today. You've got members of the Boston Demons and the Boston Lady Demons here, so you'll have men and women battling together on the same ground today. And the mark almost taken there. Brought out now, I believe that's Christina Calvillo for the black team, wearing the number 1. Double check that there. And let's see the kick through. And goal for the blue team. Leslie Delaney. And it goes, it bounces, and it's taken now by Belford. Belford in toward the goal. Makes a kick. Kicks a goal. And Druckenmiller, too, who's been in all the games. He handballs it ahead to Jen Vogel. And with it there is number 6. That's Dave Morton. Over to Vogel. Vogel moving in toward goal.
Plenty of space.
She lets it go. And she's got it.
Crept that one in on the side.
Jen Vogel with a goal. She's got it now. Handball back to Belford. Belford with a kick. And Belford with a goal. There we go again. Belford with her second goal. Andy Williams. And the kick smothered there by Blaha. It still rolls to Vogel, though. Vogel kicks it. And actually it hooks off the tip of her foot and heads back toward the black team goal.
Looking for another opportunity. Kind of lets it go past.
And the handball to Blaha now. Nikki Blaha with a kick. Nikki Blaha with a goal.
He's in.
First points for the black team. It's a goal to Nikki Blaha.
A little bit of a victory dance.
Doing a little bit of a shimmy, yeah. Labonte going for it now. Labonte being held there a little bit by I believe that was that Garofalo?
Might be.
Yeah, anyway. Kick ahead now.
How's that?
Blaha with a kick.
Right on through.
Nikki doing the shuffle once again. Blaha with her second goal. Giving chase right now. That's Kristen Labonte. Labonte in close. She touches. She's in close. Very close. Takes a kick and kicks a goal. And Belford taps it. However, Calvillo is going to get there. And then taken out of her hands. Picked her pocket there, Jen Vogel. And then there's a big pile there. And taking it now is Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller tries to sell the candy to Nikki Blaha. Hands it over. Handballs it now to Belford. Belford with a big kick and a big goal.
High and quick. That was good.
He's going to kick it
with the boot
ahead. He's got Labonte up there. And she chases it down.
He's got a good grip.
And she's still got it.
No angle.
And no angle. And let's see. That's a goal. And they've got it now. It goes over to Labonte again. Labonte on the move. Tries to get it to the boot. And kicks another goal. And she handballs it ahead to Shippers now. Shippers to Calvillo. Calvillo moving in towards goal. She gets it to the boot. She takes a shot and gets a goal. Belford with it. Trying to get her on Blaha, and indeed does. She's moving in. Nice bounce. Gets it to the boot.
Nice and high.
Gets it through the sticks. That's a goal. That's got to be a goal for sure. Indeed it is. Is that? And Shippers has it now. Shippers ahead to Labonte. Labonte has an open goal. She kicks it and gets it.
That might just be critical.
Closing in on her was Druckenmiller, but she was shepherded away by Shippers. So Labonte with another goal. Belford's got it now.
Forward. That's all that counts.
And she's got it now. A handball back to her. Oh, it's smothered by Lacombe. She had a shot at goal. George Lacombe jumped up and smothered it. Handball to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller with a huge kick.
Oh,
it's on the roof.
He roofed it.
It's on the roof of the school.
Oh, he's never going to hear the end of that one.
Yeah. Give the gift of footy. Still haven't figured out whether or not it's a goal or a behind. Well, it's not a behind, it's an on top. And it's going to be a goal.
They're awarding him that one.
Druckenmiller awards him the goal. Anyway, the final score here at the middle school in Woburn today. The blue team, 7-4-46. And the black team, 7-2-44.
Every 3 years, the Australian Football League hosts something called the International Cup. They invite teams to come in from all over the world to play for a championship on Australian soil. Now, Australia doesn't field a team, at least for the men's sides, they don't, because obviously that would be an unfair advantage. But this year, it was a record as 18 countries sent men's clubs to Australia to play for the International Cup. That was a record, first time ever they'd had that many clubs. Another big point this year for the International Cup, the first year they had a women's competition. 5 countries sent teams, including the United States. The United States sent both the men's and women's team, and they both finished pretty well in the tournament, the women's team finishing 3rd.
It's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red, white, and blue. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue as we sing this song for you. What do we sing? Till all the quake takes me forgot. Keep your eye on the red, white, and blue. Yeah!
Member of that women's team was a Lady Demon. Emily Reel, of course, we're talking about her, and she was one of the highlights for the Lady Demons during the year, and she was also a member of that International Cup squad. Right before the International Cup and right before the teams left, the Australian ambassador to the United States, Kim Beazley, held a reception at his official residence at the Australian Embassy. After that, the ambassador was nice enough to join us here on Stateside Footy for this exclusive interview. Ambassador Beazley, first of all, thank you for joining us and welcome to Stateside Footy.
Yeah, well, what a privilege it is to be patron of USAFL. The Australian game is a great game, but it's a game that struggles to move much outside our continent. This is a sort of missionary effort that is going on here, and this is one of the best ways of proselytising. A trip to the home of AFL for AFL lovers, the Australian code lovers around the globe. Couldn't be better, couldn't be a better idea. So it's a good thing to be in a position to be farewelling them today.
Let's go back to one of the parts of that opening bio, specifically the part about you now being the USAFL patron. What exactly does that entail?
Well, basically farewelling people as far as I can see, but operating in such a way that when folk request you to give a bit of a hand with this or that aspect of publicity associated with the game here, that you do it, so that you put yourself in a position to genuinely and generally advance the interests of the game. I haven't had too many calls on that, I've got to tell you in all honesty, but nevertheless, we're here and available.
And as the designated liaison between the USAFL and your home country, it only seems natural that your office headed up this special reception for the U.S. men's and women's team. Over the course of your political career, how much involvement have you had with the game?
Well, when you're in Australian politics, of course you engage yourself with the AFL game. I come from an AFL state in Western Australia. I was an initial member of the Fremantle Dockers. The main difference between me and most politicians when the Fremantle Dockers was established is that I actually paid for my membership. I was always privileged when opposition leader to have the opportunity to speak at the North Melbourne Breakfast, which is one of the great Australian institutions, followed by attendance at the AFL Grand Final. They were just tremendous events, and they're iconic events, of course, on the Australian sporting calendar. So certainly if you're from the southern and western states, and now spreading further north in Australia, and you are in politics, AFL is going to be a big part of your life.
Your tenure as U.S. ambassador is fast approaching the year-and-a-half mark. How have these past 14 months been for you?
I can't believe they've gone so fast. I cannot believe the last 14 months have gone so fast. Been a bit mixed. I managed to injure myself horribly, and in what was described to me by one of my friends as, had I been an AFL footballer, it would have been a career-terminating injury. Well, it wasn't a career-terminating injury for a diplomat, even if it had been for a footballer, and I found things have picked up very strongly from there. We're a beloved country in the United States. We interest them. We're seen as having a sympathetic attitude to them and a very compatible culture. It's not hard in that sense to be an Australian ambassador in the United States, but workload-wise, it's immensely demanding. We are able to interrogate the American system at so many levels, and the desire for information from home is copious and insatiable.
Going back to your formative years in school, you were a Rhodes Scholar. You also went to the University of Western Australia, as well as Oxford. In those days, in those younger days when you were a schoolboy, had you ever put on the boots and played footy?
Here's a confession. The last time I played any Aussie rules personally was in the under-14 competition in Claremont District in Western Australia. From that age onwards, I played rugby. So I played for my school in rugby, I played for uni in rugby, then I played at college in England. I played rugby. But because I played rugby, it doesn't prevent me from appreciating the speed and skill of the Australian game.
In addition to the announcement that 4 new teams have joined the men's competition, obviously this year is historic for the women's competition. 5 women's teams are playing in this inaugural round. How heartening is it for you to see your country's game take hold in so many nations and expand around the world such as it has?
Look, I really hope this grows. It's interesting that we've got women's teams playing in this this game as well. You know, one of the most notable things about the Aussie Rules Code compared to the other football codes around the globe is the very genuine support it attracts from Australian women. It gets a huge female audience and very knowledgeable female critiques of it. And so seeing women's teams join the competition, well, that's a great thing. Seeing the competition occurring at all is a great thing because when you don't grow up with a game like Aussie Rules, it's pretty complex. It's a much more free-flowing, fast-moving, open game than any other code of football.
You follow one of the AFL teams from Western Australia, namely the Fremantle Dockers. First of all, how do you keep up with the Dockers over here? Also, what's your take on the whole campaign to find a replacement for the Freo Heave-Ho club song?
Well, the best incentive to keep up with the activities of the Fremantle Dockers is to join a footy tipping competition back in Australia. I think otherwise the sort of absence of anything readily accessible in the media here on the Australian game will probably over time diminish your attention to it. So I've been disappointed. Dockers are doing okay this year, but they're about 2 or 3 games short of where they actually need to be in wins, so I'm a bit disappointed about where they're in the process of ending up. Look, ever since that song was invented for the Fremantle Dockers, people have been running competitions to replace it, and it gets a great deal of rubbishing, it has to be said. But it's sort of reached that point. It's sort of like the ugly pet that you can't get rid of. I'd be sad to see it go.
Before we close out this interview, Ambassador, is there anything else you'd like to say to American footy fans?
Yeah, it's a great game. If you can give a bit of support to your local teams here and make them feel really important representatives of the United States, you'll do a great deal for relations between Australia and the US.
It has truly been an honor to have this guest with us for this edition of Stateside Footy, the Honourable Kim Beazley, Companion of the Order of Australia and the Australian Ambassador to the United States. Thank you very much, sir, for being a part of our program.
It's terrific to be with you.
In the first weekend of August, the Philadelphia Hawks came to town. The Demons were rested and ready, very confident as they got set to play the incoming team, the mighty Philly Hawks.
And today we'll bring you all the action as the Boston Demons host the Philadelphia Hawks. And big contest there. Nobody comes down with it, though. Big tackle by McLean. The ball comes loose. And it's heading for the boundary. Still in, though. And big battle there. It's kicked ahead. Still in bounds. And now it's going to go over. We're going to have a boundary throw in. And the kick comes out. McLean might take it. Oh, McLean almost had the mark. The Demons will pick it up, though. McLean has it now. Tough angle, though. He's trying to kick it to somebody in front. And, almost taken. Soccer to head. And it's a goal.
It was off the hand, but he just didn't let it go. He just kept attacking with it.
Yeah. There we go. Boston ties it up. P.J. Devine tries to take the mark. He can't. And there's only one Demon left. Oh, nice tackle there.
Throwing his weight around.
Yeah, that was number 26. You got to double check the number on that.
Still on the net.
That's Brad Rinklin. That's going to go out of bounds. Good result for the Hawks. And here come the Demons again. Kick ahead. They've got somebody on the lead. Taking the mark. Yep, he's going to pay him the mark. That was really nice. Balled over, and I believe that's Jonik with it now. Kicks it in, and the mark is taken in close. Tough angle, but he might be in range. I believe that's Aylward.
That was a great offensive series. They just kept making great connections each time.
Man they call Hollywood has the ball now. He's got the footy.
This could be a key set piece right here.
And we're taking the set shot. Kicks toward the goals.
Long enough.
And we've got 2 fingers.
That's both, yep.
That's a goal. Takes a bounce over his head, and Lacombe's got it now for the Demons. Handball back to Lacombe now. Lacombe handballs back. And just going to kick it. Looking for somebody in front. Aerial mark taken. Beautiful. The Demons will have it. They're in close, but it's a tough angle.
Get the second chance on those. I don't know if it ricocheted off his hands or the Hawk, but...
I believe that was Aylward once again. Hollywood, I think it's number 42.
Going right for it.
And the kick. This one looks straighter. And it's going to be a goal.
Both, yep.
Boston retakes the lead. 3 goals, 1 behind, 19 points. Forward.
Screamer.
Right there. Oh. Not quite.
Second chance.
He's got it, though. He's in. He's close to the goal. Can he get it through? Yes! That's a goal for the Demons. They extend their lead. Shippers has actually, with it there, he's just going to try and kick it toward goal. And that's a goal. You know, where maybe there was a bad umpire call or something like that, and they say, oh, the ump cost us the game. Well, yeah, except you,
Ooh,
goodness.
Big contact
We've
there.
got a couple of Demons down, and they are not
Slowly
getting
get
up.
Ooh.
They're not getting up at all. That's Harris. And who else is that? I didn't see who
Stop
else,
play.
but they were going for a contest there. Comes out. Demons have numbers. They pick it up off the ground. Then they have to handball it out. And Kupke's got it now. He gets tagged. And looks like he got caught. I think they maybe caught him high when he was going down. So Kupke is going to get the free kick, and I believe he is within range. I've seen Kupke make kicks like this before.
Tries it.
Big kick up. Looks straight. And it is straight. It's a goal for Paul Kupke. But right now the Demons have loose ball. They kick it forward. This might make it all the way to the goals. It's going to bounce.
Last one.
And, oh, he pushes him through.
Oh, ooh.
Another broken goalpost. Kicked ahead. Shippers takes it at the center wing.
Great one.
And the Hawks have it now. Almost taken by P.J. Devine, number 46. DeGeorge is under it. DeGeorge will take the mark, and they'll get clocked from the back. Big collision there between DeGeorge and Kavanaugh.
Weighing his options.
Over with the kick, trying to get it to somebody in front there. Oh! On his knees, he took the mark. Got to see who got that one. That was beautiful.
Something to be proud of there, yeah.
Absolutely. And he kicks it, and it's banking, but not enough. Not enough to get it offline. It goes through. The Demons with the first major score of the half. And Kupke knocks it forward, trying to get it to McLean. Also over there is Jim Murphy.
That was a bomb.
And, oh, another mark taken right in front. Big clearance by the Demons, and once again, number 10 with an opportunity. Thing is to keep the foot on the gas. Kick goes. It's going long. It's going through. Another goal. Indeed.
That's both hands, yep.
And collision, the Hawks do have it. It's a kick in towards goal. And it's touched. Oh, and he crashes into the goalpost. And Al's got the mark, the defensive mark off of the kick in.
Played
and
it right
he kicks
on.
it. And it's dropped. They've got it right in front. It's on the ground right now. He's got it. Kicks through. I think it's a goal. It's a goal. Right in front. Took it off the ground. Won the ball. Put it right through the sticks.
Turn that one right around.
Makes it an even 60 now for the Demons. 9 goals, 6 behind, 60 points. Kick goes up over everyone's head. McLean takes it, though. McLean's got it. He's on the run. Handballs it over to Shippers now. Shippers taken down.
Stays in play, though.
McLean's got it now. Really tough angle. He's going to try it, though. A banana kick.
Oh.
Was it? It's a goal! Tough angle banana kick by the skipper, Al McLean. The Boston Demons, 10 goals, 11 behind, 71 points. And the Philadelphia Hawks, 5 goals, 11 behind, 41 points.
After that big win against Philly, the Demons players once again put on their Metro Footy jumpers and finished out the Metro competition this year, deciding who would be awarded the Chowder Cup. Once again, we're on location at the John F. Kennedy Middle School in Woburn, and we're here today to bring you another episode of Stateside Footy, the public access television program that features Australian rules football as it's played here in the United States.
So he's going to have the free kick now. Kicks it in, looking for Matt. He's got him! Matt takes the mark at about center half forward. First scoring shot opportunity for the Lobbies, and it goes through! Callahan kicks it right there at the center wing. Mark taken by the Lobstermen. They kick it ahead now. Trying to find Shippers in space. Shippers is able to take the mark. He was in traffic. He had Devine and Scotty Nicholas right around them. But Adam Shippers able to take the mark. Shippers right now the leading goal kicker in this Metro competition. And he's going for another one. Would have the carry. So that indeed is a goal. And once again, Kupke taking it out of the ruck, but the Lobstermen winding up with it now. Shippers with a big kick toward goal. It's bouncing. It's going. It's through. Shippers with a second goal of the game. And Kupke tries to knock it ahead. Jonick fisted ahead, too. Tries to get Scotty Nicholas. However, going along the ground trying to work it out is George Lacombe. He's taken down. And the kick now toward goal.
And it's
That's a goal. That's looks like Ari Jonick. And Bruce Rogers puts the ball up for grabs. And it's taken by the River Rats. Kicked ahead by Jonick. And then fisted away by Lacombe. And the kick now goes through. It's a goal. First play of the second half. The River Rats jump into a lead. Kupke knocks it ahead once again. Back to Patrick and handball over to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller's on the loose. He makes a kick in. And the mark is taken right there. Yep, Aylwood's right there. And he kicks it, and he's got the goal. And the boundary throw-in comes in. Tapped over into Lobsterman hands. Shippers has it now. Shippers kicks it through, and Shippers kicks a goal. Nice job there by Aylward, smothering that kick. He handballs it over now. And with it, that's Dodge, I believe, kicking in.
And
That's a goal. Kupke tries to get it off the ruck. It goes to ground and then goes to Jonick, who has it right now. Kicks it from the center wing, looking for somebody up front. And it's taken almost by Aylward. Aylward has it, though. Handballs it back now to Knezevic. Knezevic kicks towards the goals. And he's got it. With it now is Lacombe. Lacombe handballs it ahead. Callahan's got it there. Callahan kicks it to center. However, Jonick will take it. Jonick takes the opposition mark, then handballs it right to Knezevic. Knezevic kicks it toward the front. He's got Hollywood there. Nice sliding mark by James Aylward. Well within range. And they're lined up. It's almost like watching a free kick in soccer with like the 9 guys building the wall in front of the goal. And Hollywood kicks it. And he goals it. Over to Druckenmiller now. Druckenmiller kicks it ahead. And the sliding mark is taken. I believe that was Kupke. Yes, indeed it is. When you see the full side, Paul Kupke is normally the Demons' main ruckman. And he's got a shot for goal here. And the kick goes through. Handball there by Devine. Goes to Aylward now. Aylward handball ahead. Over to Apple. Apple, he's got a lane. And he kicks it. Goes off the side of his foot, though. But it's taken in front by Ari Jonick. Just kicks it and goals it. With it now is Jonick. Jonick from the center wing. Kicking it, looking for Knezevic. Knezevic has it, though. The goal is unguarded. Handballs it ahead. And Aylward scores the goal. With it is Lacombe now. Lacombe tries to get it over. It's taken by Fantoni. Joe Fantoni, big kick, another big booming kick. Is it enough? It's going through. It's a goal. And handball over to Lacombe again. Lacombe Big kick, looking for Shippers. Shippers can't take it, though. He tries to go overhead. It bounces off his hands. And they're moving toward the goals. Shippers has it. Shippers is running toward the goal. Shippers is going to kick a goal. However, they can't cleanly work with it. With it now is Apple. Apple over to Knezovic. Knezovic kicks it ahead, looking for Nicholas. Nicholas takes the mark. Tough angle for Nicholas. Let's see if he goes for the banana shot or tries to set somebody up in front. He's got Apple right there. He's got Knezovic. He's got Dodge. And the coach looks to kick it. It's through! Wow. That's a huge goal. The Lobstermen will be 0-3. Off the ruck. Goes back and is handballed back and is kicked forward now. Trying to get it to Matt. He's got it. He's just going to kick it ahead, try and get it to Shippers. Shippers, oh, he can't hang on to it. Otherwise, he was home free. Shippers is still being harassed there quite a bit. And it's kicked there. And kicked through for a goal. That was Ed Callahan. So the final score here, the River Rats, 11 goals, 14 behinds, 80 points. And the Lobstermen, 6 goals, 3 behinds, 39 points.
With the River Rats taking the Chowder Cup, the Boston Demons next got underway back on their USAFL schedule. Coming to town, their biggest rival, the New York Magpies. First off, a game between the Lady Magpies and the Boston Lady Demons. This was to be the Boston Lady Demons' inaugural home game. In addition, there was also a match between the Magpie and Demon reserves.
For it, and jumping onto it now, that's Emily Reel. Reel can't get it to the boot, though. Belford does. Belford with a high kick and a goal, it looks like. Waiting for the signal from the goal umpire. That's a goal, right at center halfback. And she's just going to go with it. She plays on. And able to get around a tackle, and she's moving with it now is Emily Reel. Reel moves with it. She puts out a big kick toward the sticks, and she kicks a goal! And the Demons have it now. They're trying to bring it through the ground. It's going to wind up in Magpie hands, except she can't come out with it. And Emily Reel gets it off the bounce, and she's on her way, and she's making a big kick, and another goal! It's knocked out, and battle for it along the grounds. However, it's knocked ahead by Andy Williams. Emily Reel takes a kick in towards goal, and it's going to roll, and it's going to go through. Another goal for Reel. That's her third. She's got Leslie Delaney there. She picks it up now. She's moving in on goal. Takes a kick from a tough angle. And let's see what that one did. That's a goal! A very tough angle shot for Emily Reel. Goes wide, but it looks like Emily Reel will get it. She kicks it ahead now, looking for Delaney. Delaney picks it up. Delaney's in the shot, a chance to do something there. And let's see, she was in position. And she kicks a goal. And the Boston Lady Demons have won their very first home game. Final score, the Lady D's, 7 goals, 9 behinds, 51 points. And the New York Magpies, 2 goals, 7 behinds, 19 points. And we have a whistle and a free kick. Free kick given to the Demons here. He'll take it from the left half forward flank. That's the players on the lead in front. He's just going to kick it toward the goal. It's a big high goal. A big high kick, I should say. And that's a big high goal. I was right the first time. Overrun by a Demon. Oh, nice job there. Tackle and. You going to ball it up, or is that going to be holding the ball call? Going to be ball. Actually, nope. Was holding the ball because the Demons will get the free kick. And Tangney kicks it now. Looking for Callahan. Gets him! Callahan takes it, kicks it straight through, and gets a goal! Joining us right now, one of the stalwarts of the Boston Demons, Rusty Smith. Rusty, how are you today?
Thanks for having me, Bill. It's great to be here, and it looks like a goal.
Yep, that's
to
a
the
goal,
Demons.
right? Didn't see who kicked that one, but good on them. And all of a sudden, the Demons cut the lead there. It's now 3-2-20. So they're down by 5 now, still down by almost a goal. Final score here at the Minuteman Tech Field in Lexington. New York, 5 goals, 2 behinds, 32 points. And Boston, 3 goals, 5 behinds, 23 points.
After the women's match, we were joined by 2 of the ladies who played in that contest, Drea Casillas of the New York Lady Magpies and Emily Reel of the Boston Demons. Though they played as rivals today, the 2 were teammates in the U.S. International Cup team, and they joined us on Stateside Footy to tell us a little bit about their experience.
Today here in Lexington, it was the inaugural game for the Boston Lady Demons, the inaugural home game, I should say, and the inaugural home win, too. And joining me right now, member of the Lady Demons, Emily Reel. Best on ground, no doubt, 4 goals. I mean, you were just out there, you were all over the place, and you really had a heck of a game today.
Thanks. I was really pleased with the way the team came together. I thought we supported each other really well. Gave me a lot of room to run. So.
And also with us here from the Lady Magpies is Drea Casillas. Drea, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, of course. It was great.
And one of the things, of course, Drea, is also you're the coordinator of the women's program of the USAFL right now, the United States American Football League. And both of you actually just came back from a trip to Australia where you were part of that International Cup team that did that had the great finish there. 3rd place, and you were 1 quarter away from being in the grand final.
Oh, it was it's tough to think of it about that way, but it was definitely a amazing experience for both of us. I think we were just talking about it, and it was definitely redeeming for us to play together as a team from the get-go. So we were really proud of ourselves going to Australia and playing the International Club, and especially placing after we were ranked 5th.
Yeah, I saw that on my 5th.
So.
Oh, what is this? But and like I said, and then that especially where I mentioned that, and I know that in retrospect, it kind of hurts just, almost getting there. But, I mean, they had you 5th, and you almost got to the grand final. I mean, that's something, it hurts and it stinks, but it's also something to really put your head on. I mean, still a strong 3rd-place finish, and, your inaugural International Cup was a terrific experience.
It was, definitely. I mean, it was good to know that Ireland was they were definitely shaking for coming into the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th. So we were almost there. It was great. It was great play from everyone.
Well, and they have a lot of Australia-based players too, so they had a real kind of leg up.
With Ireland too, you've got the International Rules Series. So really, they're almost at the point of Australia of having to recuse themselves from the International Cup.
Yep, they were there, but it was a great showing. So we're definitely proud of our play, and there's definitely more for us to hit and go forward for. So we're good as far as working, and we know what our goals are for next cup, and especially we know what our goals are for this year, and that is mainly to beat Canada. It's a parallel cup. We have 2 games or 2 consecutive years playing the parallel cup, so we can put Canada away a couple times and go into the International Cup strong. I think that we have another you got a whole other cup coming at you.
One of the things you see a lot with players in the USAFL, they may start with one club, but all of a sudden they wind up with another club. I mean, originally you started out in Arizona and wound up being the founder of the
New York Lady Magpies. Yep.
And I believe that you actually started out with a different club too, and then wound up coming here.
Right, I just moved here a month ago, so this is actually the first time I've had a club in the city I live, so it's really good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, it's a win-win because it's a great situation for you, and considering your performance out there today, it's a pretty darn good situation for the Lady Demons too, I would say.
Well, they've done a great job in building it up, so.
Yeah, good on Jen Vogel. She's done a terrific job putting this together. I mean, she's been working very hard, and just seeing, from like late last season really is when it started. Last time you folks were here, actually, when you were doing the little touch footy thing, I think she was the only player from here who was in the exhibition. But now, they've got a side there, and coming up just not even a month away, Nationals.
Yeah, it's definitely looking pretty competitive with all the teams. I'm really happy about all the showing from all the women across the nation. So there will be no blowouts. It will be the games to watch for sure.
And talking about, this is Australian rules football, but some of the things I've heard, in the Twitterverse and on the blogosphere about women's footy in Australia, well, to be honest, it kind of leaves a little to be desired. But I'll tell you, America, this is one area where, women's footy is strong. There are new clubs popping up all the time, and Boston's the latest, and, they came out with a great showing today.
Yeah, Boston definitely came out with a great showing. It was amazing to see. And it goes to show you how we can go about recruiting and developing women's footy across the nation. And so one of our goals was to have an East Coast league. And so for the women to play a women's EFL division and to be strong going into nationals. And I think that the country is going to see how the East Coast is playing, and they're going to be shaking a bit.
Excellent. That's always good to hear. as far as I'm concerned, more footy is good footy no matter what format it is. And today, that was a terrific game we watched between your two clubs. Drea Casillas, Emily Reel, thank you very much for joining us here on Stateside Footy.
Also played during that September afternoon in Lexington was a full-length match between the Magpies A team and the Demons A team. The Demons set the day aside to pay tribute to a fallen member of the club. Keegan Heavey was a member of the Demons Club. Unfortunately, he had recently lost his very courageous battle with cancer. The Demons dedicated the day and the game to his memory. And the Magpies joined in the pregame ceremonies, and then the two teams got together and played a classic match.
And today we've got a very important match between two of the USAFL's biggest neighboring rivals, the New York Magpies and the Boston Demons, in what is now known as the Keegan Heavey Memorial Game. And taking the kick, there's the captain, Al McLean, and the mark is taken right in front. And the Demons with a chance for an early scoring shot. That's number 10, I believe that's Grant Dawson for the D's. At least that's the number he wore last time. Tough angle for Dawson. Let's see if he can do something here. Let's see. It's going. It's going to go wide, it looks like. Or is it? That's a goal! And now with it, the Magpies tackled there. That was a beautiful tackle. And then they're on the move now. And they come out, and that's going to be another boundary throw-in. A lot of activity between the Pies and the D's. And here come the Demons. Kick coming through center. Bounces right in front of Dawson, but Dawson has it now. Dawson trying to find a target from center. He does, and the Demons are running with it now. Big kick coming into the Demons forward 50. They've got a couple of people under it, and the mark is taken! Taken by the Demons. Probably about 15 to 20 meters out from goal. About a 20 to 30 degree angle. Demons with a chance to expand on their lead right now. They lead by a goal. And taking the kick now. He's got it. It's right through. And the Demons double their lead. 2 straight 12. And with it now, that's Walt Lynn. However, they've got it now. The kick. The goal. That one right through. Tough angle. They're down by 2 points now. Still loose. Wow, another player hauled down there. And coming out. Oh, he's taken down. Just gets rid of the ball before he gets called for holding the ball. Shippers with a kick in toward the goals. Looks like it went through, and it did. Another tough angle goal. Adam Shippers puts the Demons in front. I'm sorry, that's not Lacombe. I thought I saw number 9, but I was mistaken. Oh, we've got a call before the ball comes down. And it looks like there was some extra contact before the contest. So as a result, Adam Shippers will get the free kick. Can put him up by 10 if he connects with this one. It looks straight. It's a goal! Adam Shippers puts the Demons up by 10 points. And he kicks it ahead. Now another Magpie takes a mark. But then he's taken down. He's deemed to have played on. Dispossessed by Dawson. In front, the mark is taken. Demons so far have racked up 2 minor scores this quarter. And let's wait for the word for the goal umpire. That's a goal! Make that a major score for the Demons as well. 7-4-46 now for the Demons. Trying to get somebody on the lead. Damian Hellam right in front of the sticks. He's got it. Oh, a big catch there by Harris. Nice mark there, and he'll have the free kick. Oh, the mark taken right in front by Shippers. Off that free kick. Tough angle for Shippers, but he is within range. Shippers with a set shot. It looks good. Oh, it stops right in front, but it's taken in front. And he's going to kick it right through and get the goal. With it now, I believe that's Dawson again. And here we go. Kick toward goal once again. It's going up. And that's going to be through. That's a goal. 9-6-60. Final score this afternoon at Minuteman Tech in Lexington. The New York Magpies, 10 goals, 9 behind, 69 points. And the Boston Demons, 9 goals, 6 behind, 60 points.
The biggest days on the USAFL calendar fall in early October. That's when the USAFL holds its annual Nationals tournament. Last year it was held in Kentucky, the year before Ohio. In 2011, it was in the Lone Star State, in fact, the capital of the Lone Star State, Austin, Texas. 45 teams converged on Austin for that weekend, all hoping for a title shot in one of 4 men's divisions and the women's divisions as well. The Boston Demons Football Club came with their main team, as well as a group of reserves and the Lady Demons. The women's and reserve squads did not have enough players to field a full team, so they were mixed in with players from other teams in the same situation. The Lady Demons played in a mixed squad along with players from Baltimore, Washington, and Columbus, and went out wearing the uniforms of the Columbus Jillaroos. The men's reserve wore the Demons' colors, and they welcomed players from San Diego and Seattle to their ranks. The play was fierce, and the weather even more so as the games began on day 1 in Austin, and Stateside Footy was there.
Now the players are now heading out to their positions as we get set to call some footy on this Saturday afternoon here in Austin, Texas. Ball goes to ground there. Nobody there. The Kookaburras pick it up now, and they go back into attack. There's a bounce, and Real with the tackle, and a holding the ball call. Nice job there by Emily Real getting the holding the ball call on that Kookaburra. And here she is taking the kick. Big free kick, nice. Heading in towards the sticks, and through the sticks it looks like. The double check, see what the call is here. But it is, it's a goal. The Jillaroos will get a free kick. See if they can make something happen with this. Kick goes up. Kick goes through. Beautiful kick. And I believe, just have to double check, yep, that's another goal. Loose ball. With it now is Gagan. Eileen Gagan, she's got it. She's able to spin around. Nice shepherd there by Emily Real. She is doing everything out there. Kick goes through, and it's going to bounce and roll. And that's another goal. Final score, the Kookaburras, 5 goals, 5 behinds, 35 points. The Jillaroos, 3 goals, 3 behinds, 21 points. Featuring the Boston Demons and the Portland Steelheads. And the free kick, the mark taken by the Steelheads, goes over the head, though. And with it now, once again, that's number 9. That's Hughes for the Demons. In close, Dawson's in, and Dawson's got to kick a goal! I don't think you're going to see too many booming kick goals today, not with this win. And, oh, it's taken right there. Beautiful move. And the mark taken, that's number 43. Harry Kay for the Demons. Let's see if we'll try and find Shippers in close or just go with a set shot. Once again, the wind is blowing pretty heavily. He's going to try and kick it. It's got the carry. Does it have the aim? That's another goal. Dawson's in there. Rusty Smith has it smothered just as he was trying to kick it toward goal. And we've got a whistle. And the free kick, I believe, is going to be paid to the Demons. I think it's Smith. Smith is going to get the free kick. Chance to give the Demons their 3rd goal. And he kicks it. The wind's going to take it back, and it goes through. Another goal. Rusty Smith with the major. There's a race for it right now. Mark Apple's in there. Also in there is Aylward. And, they whiff on the kick coming out. With it now is Shippers. Shippers with an open kick. And it looks like it's going to go wide. Let's see. No, that's another goal. And it's cleared once again by the Demons. Big kick in. And the mark is taken. Dawson's got it again. Dawson has been a key figure for this club up front this year. He's had some big games, the Florida game, the Philadelphia game. He was really big there. And so far, he's done a terrific job here. Off the set shot. It's a line drive. Looks like it went a little wide. Did it? Waiting for the word from the goal umpire. That's a goal! Dawson's got his 2nd. Harry Kay didn't take the mark. However, Shippers does. Shippers gets it right in front. He's within his range. Wind notwithstanding, and there is a substantial wind today. And he kicks it. It looks like the wind's going to catch it. Is it going to stay in, though? It stays in. Goal! Shippers. And with it now, that's Hughes again. Over to Knezovic. Knezovic. Kick towards forward. Almost taken. Kupke there. He was taken out on the spoil, though. I believe he's going to get the free kick. And indeed, yeah, the spoil attempt, Kupke had just knocked over. Taken out completely. They call the contact, they give him the free kick. And the set shot, which he's able to put through. That's a goal. Final score, Boston, 7 goals, 5 behinds, 47 points. And the Portland Steelheads, 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points. We'll start this installment off with another look at the Lady D's and their fellow Jillaroos teammates. Of course, some playing from the Columbus team, others coming in from the Baltimore-Washington club. And today they'll be taking on the Minnesota Freeze. Therefore, it constitutes a kick out on the full. And Real tries to kick it in, and they've got it. Lydia's got it right in front. Probably the best opportunity so far for the Jillaroos in front of their attacking goal. And the kick is up, and it's through. And indeed, 2 fingers, 2 flags. All right, now 8-7 in favor of the Freeze. But the Jillaroos have it now. I believe that's Gagan. Big kick there, and it looks like it went right through. Indeed it did. Still in play. And they've got a kick trying to get under there. I believe that's Lydia Holt once again. I believe she's got it. So Holt with a chance on this one here. And the kick goes through for another goal. And with it now is Real. Real taken down. He's able to get rid of the ball in time, though. Loose ball right in front. And still got a battle for it right in front. And the kick goes towards Smothered. Ball still in play. Kick going toward the sticks. And it's a goal! I have no idea where that came from or who kicked it. But the important thing is it went right through the sticks. And indeed, they're calling it a goal. So now the Jillaroos have just doubled their lead. Final score, the Jillaroos, which include obviously the Boston Lady Demons, the Columbus Jillaroos, and the Baltimore-Washington Eagles, 27, and the Minnesota Freeze, 15. Today we will have the first match from the Boston Demons reserve team. Ball still loose. Under Demon control now. They kick in. Mark is taken. Free kick given to the Demons. Didn't see who took the kick, but terrific opportunity for the Boston Demons, the combined team here, Boston, San Diego, Seattle. Good shot for them to take an even bigger lead. And that's a goal, but he's now able to get himself some space, and he kicks it up. Taken, nice mark there overhead by a member of the Demons. And he's just going to kick it further up, in toward the goals. Ball is loose, kicked toward the goals. It's a goal! They're now up by 23, 3-7-25. Looking at the previous score for a second there, but they're now up, they're not up by 23 anymore, they're up by 17. And then the kick in, taken back, and he's going toward the goals, and he's got it! Final score here at Onion Creek Soccer Park. The Boston, San Diego, Seattle Demons, 4 goals, 8 behinds, 32 points. The Dallas, Austin, Portland Magpies, 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points. Demons, the A-team, Division 2, they're getting set to ball it up in just a couple. It is Dawson, Grant Dawson, who kicked 2 goals last time. He can bring them to within 2. Getting ready to take the set shot. Dawson with a big kick. It's coming back. It's curving. It's going through for a goal. Harry Kay with it. Another opportunity for the Demons. And the mark taken right in front. In front there, that's James Aylward. Hollywood, he's called. Let's say if he kicks it straight, he can put the Demons ahead. But with wind like this, do you want to kick it straight? And here it is. It's going over. But there we go. That's a goal. Boston with 2 quickies, and they take the lead now. And with it now, number 27, it's Peter Mays. He drops it, and now with it is Adam Shippers. Shippers with a kick, tough angle, and that's going to be a goal! Adam Shippers got the bounce he wanted. The ball rolled right through the sticks, and the Demons have scored 3 straight goals. Shippers tries to handball it over. He gets it now over to Hughes. Oh. It's loose. It's loose. Rusty Smith is there. He gets it to the boot, but it's smothered. He gets it again, and that's a goal. I believe it was Dawson. Dawson coming to back up Rusty Smith was able to get it to the boot, put it through the sticks, and the Demons have their first score of this quarter, of this half, actually. Final score of the Crows, 8 goals, 7 behinds, 55 points. And the Boston Demons, 4 goals, 1 behind, 25 points.
By the start of day 2 of the Nationals tournament, all the Associated Demons teams were pretty much out of the running for their particular division's finals series, with the exception of the Maine men's team, who were eliminated from finals contention after host club Austin won its 3rd straight game on the morning of day 2. For the Lady Demons and Jill LaRousse, it was even more heartbreaking as they lost out on a final spot by the tiniest of differences in percentage, falling short by a single game point. If during the 2 games they played on day 1, if they had kicked one more behind or stopped the opposition from scoring one single point, they were in. Nonetheless, all 3 teams had Demon pride in their minds as they continued play on Nationals Day 2.
Boston Demons A team playing in Division 2 against Chicago United.
Ball goes along the ground. There is a battle for it. A bunch of players in both colored jumpers, although it looks like predominantly Demons, and holding the ball called against Chicago, and a 52. 50-meter penalty given to the Demons. Harry Kay's got it. I believe that free kick is within range. He could set up the Demons' first major score today. And the kick, it's up, and it looks to be going through. It's a goal! Demons with their first points on the board. It's a major score by Harry Kay. Demons are setting up their positions now. And Rusty Smith has it. Smith makes a kick toward goal. And it's straight. The Demons score another goal, and they are now hitting the front. The Demons with a goal. It's now 12-10. Smith kicks it up, and high contact on Shippers. Shippers should be getting the free kick, and he is. Shippers with a big kick. Taken by Dawson. Grant Dawson with a nice running mark. Just took it from out of nowhere. Got it overhead. Lacombe's got it now right in front. There have been some back chat issues. Maybe that's what they're being pinged for. Lacombe's got it now. Lacombe's going to take a big kick and kick it right through the sticks for the Demons' 3rd goal. And Grant Dawson takes a great mark in front. Beautiful kick there, Dawson, who's been one of the huge forward players for the Demons this year. Another incredible mark. On the run, takes it overhead, and he's got a great opportunity to put the Demons back in front. And the kick goes up, and it's going to make it! The Demons have hit the front again on the strength of a Grant Dawson goal. Three Demons players tried to shepherd him off the ball, looking for Aylward. Aylward hit, taking the mark! Aylward takes the mark, although he was hit from behind as he was in the marking contest. I've seen enough from Aylward. This is doable. Got a couple players lined up down deep in front, too. He's got Dawson there. Shippers is down there. There comes Aylward. Big kick toward the goals. Will it have the carry? And that's another goal. Just soccered ahead. And we've got the Demons. Demons are on the move. Kick ahead now, looking for Shippers. Shippers can't take the mark, but he is able to maintain control of the ball. Kicks it ahead now, and taking the sliding mark, and getting paid the mark is Aylward. Aylward getting down low to take the mark. And he kicks it ahead. Right there. Another nice mark. That's Hughes who's got it now. Hughes takes the mark. He's in position. Sizing it up right now. Looks to be well within range. He's just going to kick it. Go ahead. And taking the mark way in close there is Aylward. And Hollywood's going to kick the goal. It looks like no. Oh, he didn't kick it hard enough. Chicago's able to get it. That kick's going to go over the head of a Chicago player. That's on number 14. And he kicks it. However, nice spoil there by the Demons. Goes to ground. McLean with it now. Al McLean kicks it ahead, looking for and getting Paul Kupke. Kupke at center halfback. Looking up, he's got Hughes. Another mark taking the Demons are moving it up the field off the boot again. Dawson's got the mark. 3 in a row. Dawson looking to center it a little bit. He's got Apple and he's got Rusty Smith. And Rusty Smith will take the mark. Got to hand it to that Chicago backline there, standing stout. With the kick out. Mark taken by Matt Scheibels. Scheibels takes the mark in defense. Tries to wrap up the player who caught it. Goes around the boundary now. Jody gets it back now. It's handball to head. And it's knocked away, but McLean's got it now. McLean over to Hughes. Hughes handballs it. He's got Matty Kay if he can find him. I'm sorry, Harry Kay. And going up ahead, nice little shepherd there by Scheibels. And he goes, it's going to be loose. And being held there is Dawson. Dawson's going to take the guy down there. They're going to call holding the ball. A holding the ball call against Chicago. Grant Dawson has the free kick in close. And he can put the exclamation point on this one. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your exclamation point. Dawson with his second. Final score in this one, the Boston Demons, 6 goals, 2 behinds, 38 points. And the Chicago United Club, 3 goals, 5 behinds, 23 points.
Once again, there's a good chance you're going to hear quite a bit of wind. We still do have windy conditions here and a lot of rain, as I mentioned yesterday. Almost 4 minutes gone as the mark is taken there. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second half. Demons with a set shot right around their forward 50. Once again, you're going to kick it high. And they did kick this one high, and I believe it's a goal. Indeed it is, 2 flags. And a big kick in toward the sticks. And it looks like it's going to be kept in play. So one of the Demons has it. Tries to handball it, and the kick goes in toward the goal area. However, it's taken and kicked, and that's a goal. Golden Gate LA, 5 goals, 2 behinds, 32 points. And the Demons, 2 goals, 2 behinds, 14 points. Getting set to put it up in just a little bit here. And let's see, I need to get a jumper number here. She kicks through and let's see. I believe that's a, did that go through? Or is that a mark? I believe it's a mark. Lydia Holt took the mark. And she plays on. And she kicks a goal. Kicked away by Sacramento. However, the mark is taken right there. And let's see here. Gillaroos with an opportunity to add to their lead. Kick goes through. And that's another goal. The Gillaroos double up now. Kick goes out, and the mark taken. That's Eileen Gagan again. Her kick goes a little wide, but then it bends back, and it goes through. That's another goal. Kicked up, but then Sacramento takes it out. Mark is taken. Nice job there. I believe that's Emily Reel once again. And she just makes a big kick. Tries to get it in, can't do it, but they've got it now. On the run, kicks towards the sticks, and that's another goal. And kicked over. It looks like it's going to go back out of bounds. Nope, kept in still. And Sacramento tries to move it, but it's intercepted by a couple of Gillaroos. Can't get it to the boot, though. It still goes along the ground. This is the key. You want points, you got to kick it. You can't just punch it through the posts. You got to kick it to get that 6. And let's see. Lydia kicks it. I believe that was her. She got it more or less on the fly. Put it right through, and I see another 2 flags. So right off the bat, after the half, the Gillaroos add another goal. And they can't kick and mark, though. The Gillaroos can't take advantage, but now they can. Gillaroos are on the march. They come over. And let's see here. Kick looks like it's going towards the sticks, and looks like a goal. Another one. Final score here today at the Onion Creek Soccer Complex. The Gillaroos, which featured the Lady Demons, also the Lady Eagles from Baltimore, Washington, and the Lady Gillaroos, obviously. 6 goals, 3 behinds, 39 points. And the Sacramento Screamers, 1-1-7.
And that's going to do it for our look back at the 2011 Boston Demons season here on Stateside Footy. Of course, we're not going anywhere because 2012 is just around the corner. The Demons are getting set to open their season at home against the New York Magpies, and it should be another exciting season with USAFL competition and Metro competition all slated to take place over the summer. And of course, as those games take place, we'll get to as many games as we can so we can bring them to you right here on Stateside Footy. On behalf of all the volunteers who took part in bringing you the games this year, our camera people, our production assistants, the people that helped out with the team, getting us information, things like that, I'd like to say thank you for watching Stateside Footy, and stay with us because this year we've got another very exciting season in store for you. Once again, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for watching Stateside Footy in 2011 and inviting you to come on back and watch us again in 2012.